Claire, I love that, Claire. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have this Miss Claire in the house. It's a French name to me, is it?
I don't know.
Okay, I don't know either, but I kind of think it is. But what I'm going to do is reduce a lot of the weight here, bulk, and we're going to bring the bottom part is higher up. Going to create now a lot of movement, texture, and lift. And Claire, where did you have your last haircut?
It was like supercuts.
Supercut?
Yeah.
They just gave you a supercut. All right, guys, I'm going to show you supercut cut. Look at this supercut cut. Look at this. I want to send him a thank you letter. You know why? Because they messed it up, and I'm the guy who's going to fix it. I love it. And I've been really, really busy. Miss Compton, her mom is over there, sweetheart. She told me, Mario, my daughter's here. She needs a haircut. I said, tomorrow. She said, can we come today? I said, sure. You know, look at this. When the money calling your name, you better take him, baby. That's where I come in. That's why I live comfortable, because I never turn a customer down. Sunday morning I came here. Actually, the lady called me Sunday. I came, did her hair. It was a beautiful chunk of change. I'm not going to tell you what. It was a color correction. She had a long hair. And she ordered the book to her appointment the day she left. And she bought $300 worth of product. It was a happy day for Mario. How you doing over there, Jody?
I'm doing great.
Come over here, say hi to my customers, because you are another hero. You make a difference on people's life, like I do. You know how I met your mom, right?
Appreciate Laura.
Oh, your mom got to tell you the story.
Emergency haircut.
The day I met her mother, it was in Dunwoody. I was just happened to be in the neighborhood, hoping to get in with my eye doctor. And I saw two old elderly gentlemen at this restaurant. I noticed one of them had a bleeding ear. And one of the guys said World War II veteran, and the other one was a Vietnam veteran. So I went over there. I told him, sir, you know, your ear is bleeding. He said, oh, don't worry, it's nothing. I said, you don't understand, your ear is bleeding and dripping on your shirt. So he's trying to become a hero, because he was with the World War II veteran. In fact, his last name was Turner. I looked him up. He was listed, 92-year-old. And so long story short, I was like, man, and I had some stuff in my car. We tried to stop this bleeding, and my stuff didn't help. And your mother happened to be right there, and she said, can I help? I said, yes, please go to this. I said to her, go to stop this fire truck. You know what? Fire truck didn't stop. They just kept going. And I told her, just go to this Thomas Eye Group in Sandy Spring. That's where I wanted to go, because there was my doctor there. Go over there and tell him, I want a emergency kit that could stop this bleeding. And of course, the manager was sweetheart. She grabbed it and she came out. So anyways, I was able to wrap the old man's ear, and pretty much that day I was a medic. And he opened his wallet, he was going to give me money. I said, sir, you don't understand. I did this because of my goodness of my heart, and I want to thank you for your service. So they were buddies, and one was in World War II, another one was a Vietnam War veteran. And he was, older, German descent, and hard-headed guy from Gainesville, Georgia, not to mention. So, of course, he was bleeding to death, and Jody is my witness over there, and he was refusing for me to fix it. Anyways, after that, he was going to try to pay me. I said, nope, I'm not doing this for money. Anyways, that was the way I met your mother. And your mom was like, can I help? Can I do something? My dad was in the Korean War. Your grandpa. And then it gets better. And we start talking. And I said, what do you do? She said, I'm a school psychologist. I said, really? Where? DeKalb County. I said, well, we have a customer. She come to our salon. And she happened to have twins. Maybe you know her. She's like, of course I know her. I have a twin too. That's your twin sisters. It gets better. Guess what, guys? So that instant led to she brought her twins and herself. I did everybody's hair. So
All day on a Saturday.
on a Saturday, I took every one of them, did the color correction. And today she brought the older daughter, oldest one. So you know, you never make you always, my book, I never make mistakes. I always make memories. Do me a favor, remove the glasses, please.
Okay.
So after doing the haircut, guys, she came for a haircut, but I told her into getting the color too. You know, I'm gonna probably sell her a shampoo or give one. That way she can go home with something. Cristo Massimo, how you doing, brother? Miss you, man. Shake your hair for me, sweetie. Oh yeah, everybody, I just booked my ticket for Las Vegas. First time in my life I'm going to Vegas. First time in my life. So we got a VIP presidential suite at the Caesar Palace. Because one of my buddies, he's coming with me. He happens to be a Vegas fan. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to work the premiere IBS show in Vegas. My first time, and I'm going to hang out Monday. I'm just going to work the show one day and then hang out Monday. Work the show one day and hang out one day. Work it one day, hang out Monday. What do you think? How's it looking so far?
I can't see.
Put the glasses on. Yes, sir. We're doing it, man. It's pouring rain out there.
Yeah.
Looking better already, right?
Yeah.
Because you got a lot of lift. You got all the hair right here. It's all weight on the head. So, guys, something else happening at Mario's Hair Designers. Close your eyes, open your eyes. I got out of those boxes. I'm going to do some renovation here. And it's going to look amazing. This place what do you think, Jody? It looks pretty bigger, right? So we're about to get this transformation take place. And I'm looking forward to it. And if you know a really, really, really good master carpenter and a really good electrician, I like to know about it. Please DM me. Because I already got several, but unfortunately, they are too busy to make my money. But that's okay. I know more people than the electricians do. So I'm going to find somebody. I'm an electrician but not licensed, so I want to make sure somebody with license. I went to technical school. I hung out with all the electricians, carpenters. They were my classmates. Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, Mario's Hair Designers, Johns Creek. If you don't look good, we don't look good. Another beautiful day in the paradise. And Claire is in the house, and I'm going to make sure Claire leaves this place looking like a queen. You go to school in Sarasota? Mm-hmm. University of Florida?
No, New College of Florida.
What?
New College of Florida?
What the heck? What do they teach over there?
It's a liberal arts school, so they have a bit of everything.
You're going to be liberal art professor?
Well, I'm getting a liberal arts degree. I'm getting a combined biology and art degree.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Can't get any better. That's my subject, my friend. I'm an artist. We love liberal art degree. You know, the history and thoughts and love behind the art. What goes into make art. You know? To me, everything is art. Even our conversation. You're not making art, you're not making life. Life is art. Geometry, algebra, calculus, music, arithmetic, all art. I'm a past master, a master mason, speculative or free. It's all about art. The best builders of this world are masons. So since I'm a past master, I have to create some beautiful art right here as I'm working on it. So guys, Claire is gonna look amazing. This is a really cool shag haircut. So just, I'm taking what she has and building onto it. And the back of it, of course, this will be washed and blown dry. I'm just doing a pre-cut because I'm about to do her colors. And then I'm gonna come back over and check every single layer of her hair. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a hairdresser or thinking to become one, or you don't have a hair salon to go to, I'm explaining to you right now. This is the top, this is the crown, and this is the nape. So the hair follows the contour of the skull. So don't just comb your hair down and cut it and expect that you had a haircut. You did not have a haircut. You thought you did. Mario said this, you get a haircut experience. So do the 45 to 90 degree, sometimes 180, but I'm not doing that over here. But making sure the layers follow the contour of the skull. And her lifestyle, I don't think she does much with her hair. She washes and go. Because I don't think she washed her hair a couple of days already. And you got an oily scalp, right?
I think I washed it like yesterday.
What?
I washed it yesterday.
Yesterday, you must be using the Pantene Provine or Walmart special or the Clearest line. Did you get it from a Clearest rag girl? Well, you know, she's a student. Give her a break, Mario. Forget about it. She's actually born at the same day of my son. She has the same sign, Taurus, big Taurus. Watch out for Taurus people. They argue with the Sagittarius to death. You guys argue, oof, never give up. If someone says you're wrong, you prove them you're right. I mean, I swear. You know Jody? She has, am I right?
Yeah, I think so.
Jody's shaking her head, so I'm gonna have to agree with her.
But she usually is right. She's a smarty pants.
Well, there was a beauty supply house I used to go called Columbia Beauty Supply House. They had this sign in the front. They said, guest, customer always right. Rule number 1, customer always right. Rule number 2, refer to the rule number 1. So make sure have your conversation. Well, of course, same thing in the marriage. Wife is always right. No matter if you're wrong, she prove you're wrong. If you're right, she prove you're wrong, and prove you that they're right. So I quit arguing. But you know, sometimes you gotta argue with one another. That brings you closer to each other. That's part of life and love. Right, Claire? See what I'm doing, Jody?
Yeah.
See how it's shaping itself?
Yeah.
See, last time your mom came for a haircut too, and I taught her into getting her colors. And I wasn't wrong. It was a beautiful thing.
Yeah. I love
Ladies and gentlemen, hair is extension of the soul. When, especially a lady, this is the only crown you'll never take off. Okay? Because every time you look at the mirror, you're driving, looking at the mirror, you're looking at the Instagram or TikTok or Facebook, you're always seeing pictures and this and that, and then you're comparing yourself to it. So I'm a firm believer, hair is the extension of the soul. Must have the perfect hair, color and cut all the time. You know, she was telling me she was going to do the box. I said, what is that? You know, because we just received several boxes from UPS. I was thinking, what are you talking about? Actually, the box had colors in it. But you know, I have PhD in hairdressing from around the world, and my experience all these years, cutting and messing up and correcting. So box colors should stay on the shelf. Because Publix doesn't cut hair, Walmart doesn't cut hair. Why they sell our color there? Why? You know why? Because we allow them to do it. So if you don't buy it and support your local small business, like me, and a professional, you know, let's share the love, my friend. Light up the candle, let it glow. I like mornings because when the sun rises, sun comes, I love that. Listen, colors ready, dear? We're ready to go. Let's rock and roll. I guess this is your mom's birthday gift for you.
Yeah.
Maybe next year's birthday gift because she already gave you the gift a month ago. Or 2 months ago almost. April 29, today is, what day is today?
I don't know.
11? What's today's date? 12? Well, it's been 1 month and 13 days. You're going on 23rd, number 23rd. Cool. Shake your hair for me. All right. Chris, it's your turn. I know you're watching. I appreciate you. You need to come see me. I may have to take the big knife to, I mean the scissors to cut your hair because you got a lot of hair, brother. Guys, we love you. We gotta get off the screen. I gotta do her color, so we get back to you later on. Have a blessed evening and stay dry. It's raining outside. Did you bring your umbrella?
No.
Don't worry, we got you. We got the umbrella here. We walk our customers to their car when we have to. Capiche? Come see us. We love you. Ciao, ciao.